What does Scahill dream of when he takes a little daughter snooze? Does he dream of Harry turning or Barbara Jenkins in her Catwoman suit? Don't you worry your pretty bald head, we're gonna get you to retire in a cozy little bed. And then we're gonna visit our best friend Tommy, and then we're gonna give him a big salami. Tom, 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 Tommy, Tommy, Tom, Tom. But if he's been fed to Carol Baskin's tigers, well then we're shit out of luck.
Hey Scahill. So, this is my goodbye video. Sad that high school had to end like this, but here we are. So, I just wanted to say thanks for the last 3 years and the last 2 being an actual DNN. Like, it's been so fun. And your class definitely holds the most memories throughout, like, my high school classes. And I'll forever be grateful for all the friendships that I made and, like, the people I got closer to because of DNN. Like, this year especially, like, my favorite memories are just, like, us, like, doing yoga, like, having a yoga challenge with the whole class, and they're, like, the days we just sat in your office. Like, I'm gonna miss those. So, I just want to say thank you for everything. There's no other teacher like you. Like, no other teacher would buy a kid a poster that is expensive and that they've been talking about forever. Like, you're just special, Scahill. But thank you for everything, and thanks for making every day interesting. We will definitely all miss your class because we all looked forward to it, even if it was just sitting in your office and talking. So I hope you're doing well during this quarantine and hanging in there, still cancer-free. Better be. Gotta hang in there a little longer to come to me and Adam's wedding, huh? I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. You cannot tell Adam I said that. But anyways, I hope you're doing good and hope to see you soon. And thanks for making high school so good, Scahill.
Scahill, I love you and your protein bars, and I hope you have a good life after retiring.
Thank you, Scahill, for 2 amazing years. I'm gonna miss you so much. I had so many great memories with you, and I wish we could have had more time together, but thank you and bye.
Skaboodle. I want to say it has been an amazing 3 years. I'm glad we get to like graduate together. I will miss you in the next years. I hope that I can be able to communicate with you outside of this year, like in the future, whatever. You are a wonderful teacher, even if I had you for DNM, but still, I don't know, you're just amazing.
Bye, Scahill. Thank you for such a good year, and I had so much fun in your class, and I hope retirement treats you well, even though you should be staying another year for me. But it was really fun, and thanks for everything.
Oh, it's a video.
Hey, Scahill.
What's
This is
up,
Sam's
man?
video, and we just wanted to say that we love you. I love you.
She speaks for the both of us.
I love you, and thanks for... What was I about to say? Oh, thanks for when I got my blood drawn for letting me sit in your room and giving me food.
You never let me skip. I thought that was pretty messed up.
He still thought you were funny and annoying.
He's funny.
And he's right. And thanks for always...
You're funny and annoying.
Shh. And thank you for always, every day when school was still in, thank you for always asking me if Evan treated me right. Which he doesn't.
Facts.
Yeah, and adopt me, please. Also, I'm gonna get you a puppy. Bye. I'm gonna get you a puppy when you move to Mexico.
Scahill. Okay, so the past 4 years have been a lot. I wouldn't say I've changed so much as a person, but I've definitely come through a lot of progression, and your class definitely was a part of that. DNN allowed me to meet a lot of new people that I probably wouldn't have ever talked to without being in a class with them, and allowed me to be friends with them and make relationships and make memories and laugh and have fun. Because all 4 years, even with TV production my freshman year, every day I knew I could come into your class and I would enjoy myself. Even if it was a day where we had a big task or we had a lot of work to do, I knew I could always come into DNN and come out feeling at the least just slightly better than I was before. And really, you're the main person I have to thank for that. I could thank the other classmates, but they're there because you chose them to be. And I just want to thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of that and be a part of that whole DNN family and make those great memories and just have a good time. And I couldn't thank you enough.
Scahill, thank you for being one of my favorite teachers of high school, no doubt. It's pretty dope. You survived cancer, and your class was a blast. Gonna miss you.
All right. Let me see this. There we go. What's up, Tom? How you doing, Scahill? It's your favorite student, your favorite male student, your favorite African American student, your favorite student, period, because it's me. But just coming here with a little thank you video to show my appreciation for the for the I think it's like this, for the Scahill gang. Yeah, there we go. Yes, sir. I hope you're doing okay. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope the cancer isn't getting the best of you. I'm pretty sure it's gone. You haven't told me if it's in remission yet. I hope it's in remission. If you didn't tell me, I'll beat you up. But I hope you're doing all right. I just want to give you a little spiel about how much I appreciate you. So yeah. So first encounter I had with you was sophomore year. I took a TV class. And very nice class. I would have loved it more if I would have stayed awake for half the movies. I don't remember Cat Ballou. I don't remember the Elvis movie with the clowns. I don't remember Star Wars. I slept through Star Wars. The other movies. So I was usually the guy that slept, but you thought it was funny, and you thought I was really helpful because I helped you push the button for the to start the DNA every morning. So you're welcome for that as well. And this is how I knew you liked me, because you liked me so much that after the first semester, yeah, Hold on, I'm recording the video diary. That was Mom. She loves you. But yeah, after the first semester of sophomore year, I'm in my room. You thought about putting me to D&N class. You thought, he's funny. He can fit in. He's a good addition to the team. And I was like, you know, real gang shit, you know. I do my stuff. But I didn't get switched in because Coach D's weight class. No, he's in the living room. That's my puppy. I have a puppy now. I should go get it so you can meet him. Hold on. Where is he? I said, hold on, do that right quick. Just give me a minute. Come here. Yeah, I got a puppy last Wednesday. I know you like dogs. This is Titan. He's a Shih Tzu Chihuahua mix. He is 4 weeks old. He is sweet. He is kind. He is very quiet. He barks every once in a while because he gets pissed off. But he's cool. So yeah, back to our story. Yeah, I'm going to 4. Yeah, I do. Back to our story. So I had to nice you up too, because I really wanted to be on DNN. I knew like if I had to get him, like I gotta be on his good side. So at first, I was just being nice. But after a while, I kinda liked you because you were cool and whatever. So yeah. And then junior year comes and we join DNN 6. Which was probably the best DNN class we probably had. Whole lot of diversity, whole lot of funny people. Jayla, Diego, Justin Matucci, Jake. That whole year was just great. And you were doing okay. Your hair still had color. I got you your stick because I knew your knees were going. Little did I know they would be gone in a few months. Yeah, but 6th period was fun. The original 6th period. And it really helped me like work at public speaking because I wanted to do DNN, but at the same time, I'd never liked talking in front of people, like large groups of people. I think DNN really helped me like build my confidence and I become like this new like outspoken guy who like just goes and be like, "Hey, what's up? What's going on?" So I can thank you for that. I just remember like we formed a little bond over junior year. And we're really cool. Me and you. Yeah, I do. And then I used to take naps on your floor, which was very comfy. I would take the rug, but I don't want it because I know how much stuff is in it. So like, thank you for the good naps and everything. And for the ginger ale. Oh, the delicious ginger ale. Thank you as well. Ginger ale was amazing. Other than that, senior year, D-Then 6 again. I come to you this summer just to be like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing? You know, you should come to open house." And you tell me you have cancer. And I'm like, "Oh shit, that's not cool." I didn't cry in your office. Well, I teared up a little bit off in your office, but I didn't cry. So we're not gonna talk about that. I just teared up a little bit, but it's whatever. But yeah. Then it was kind of sad because as the year begun, I can see you starting to like deteriorate a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. I remember the last day before you left for like your like 2-month hiatus, you were pale. Like really pale. And I'm like, oh shit, this man is hurt, is really not feeling well. And apparently you almost died and never told us that story, so I'm gonna need that story sometime soon. You almost died. You just can't not tell us that. Well, you came back. Whole lot of good stuff happened. We closed the DNN. We still gotta empty out the classroom, but it's almost empty. We're almost done. What else? I'm just gonna keep popping him in. Oh, you made noise. What's up? Please don't bite my nose. Yeah, you finished your, what's this, 26 years of the DNN? Yeah, 26, 27. 26 years. at Apopka High School. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Nobody else would do that. You and Clink are crazy for what y'all do, but the community loves you for it. All in all, I just hope you continue to be in good health. I hope you live your life to the fullest, whatever fullest is, because you're 65. That's pretty old. So I'd say start writing your will from now. Just put me in. I'm kidding. Please don't be mad. But it was a pleasure having you as a teacher. I appreciate you so much. You've helped me through a lot of stuff. You've talked with me about stuff that I haven't told my own parents about. I still don't think they know, praise God. But thank you for what you've done for me. And I hope I can see you soon. I can see you whenever down the line. Just know my heart feels for you. My heart is as red as your hair used to be when it comes to you. That's how much love I have for you. And please be safe. Wait till this whole corona thing's over. Please be safe. But just thank you from the bottom of my heart for being not just a teacher, but just a person who cares about their students and wants the students to get their most out of life, whether it's just regular advice, whether it's about boyfriends, whether it's about family, whether it's any topic. I feel like you've helped many people and saved many people, and I feel like you've done a lot of stuff for people that you don't even realize and they haven't told you, but I can say you've helped me become somewhat of the person that I am. I'm not insane, but I'm somewhat crazy, and I thank you for making me that way. And again, I just hope we stay connected, and I'll make sure to check on you. I'll bring you cookies at some point. I don't know when, but I'll come see you. Hold on, he's crying. Come here. Say hi to Mr. Scahill. Say hi. Tell him hi. I didn't say cry. I said say hi. But then again, please be safe. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye. Bye.
Thank you for being a great teacher the past 2 years and for making class always enjoyable. I had fun. I'll miss you.
Okay, hi Scahill. Just wanted to say that I have loved your class for the past 4 years. You've been an amazing teacher, better than anything I could have ever thought of that you could be. And I'm so happy that I had the honor to be a part of DNN for 3 years and that you got to see me grow as a student and person for all 4 years of high school.
Hey Scahill, you old man. Congratulations on your retirement. Happy for you in your retirement. Enjoy. I appreciate all the support that you've had for me over the years. Thank you. You've helped me become the administrator I am, and I appreciate it. Good luck in retirement.
Hey Scahill, I just wanted to say goodbye. I just want to say goodbye. Thank you for being an awesome teacher and always being there when I came with you with stupid questions and whatever. It was always fun hanging out with you in the office, and it was just a good time. A good 2 years we had, and I wish the best for you and happy retirement.
How are you doing?
I remember one time I was a producer for a few broadcasts, and like my roundup of people that signed up for my broadcast were they weren't complete shit, but they were like bottom level of they don't want to do anything. They're just doing this in order to get their points. So like they weren't listening to me. I know I'm like 4'11", but I don't give out Natalia Miller vibes. Like I don't have her energy, but like listen to me. Like, no one takes me seriously for my height. If I was like 6 foot tall and wearing this crown, let me just tell you, I would have been gangster. I would have been telling everybody you a skank, and then they'll listen to me. That's just one time where I was like fed up with the class, and I'm like, why am I even here? And that's mostly why I started skipping. It's not like, oh, I didn't want to see Scahill. Obviously, I wanted to see you. Like, the first thing I would do is walk into your class and then walk into your office and sit there and talk to you. Obviously, I would do that. I wasn't really into the class, let me just tell you, like, not to be mean or anything, but yeah, that's why I started skipping. I don't know why I chose this angle, I just did, and now we're gonna stick with it. I also lost count of how many hats I've had so far because I go to a Popka and they only teach us so much, you know. Funny story, I actually stole this hat my freshman year. It was blue and white day, and you know freshmen go crazy for the pep rallies, so we're at the pep rallies and we're chilling and we're yelling and we're also chilling. I don't know, we were just vibing, let's just say that. And then things were getting tossed and I was mad because I was like, please don't ruin me. That's what I said, please don't ruin me. And then this hat got thrown, and God, I don't want to say I stole it if it technically just like someone threw it and it landed on my head, because that's what happened. That's what happened. Someone tossed it and it perfectly landed on my head like this, and I walked out of school wearing this hat. I don't know if I have lice, but yeah. So I remember when Aiden wanted me to record videos for his like documentary of the DNN. I don't know if he's ever gonna finish that. He hasn't even reached out to me, but I have a bunch of these videos of just stupid things that, you know, we used to do in the DNN, like Titus rolling on the ground, Jackson being picked up by Devon, Dylan getting slapped in the butt by, I don't know, Carlos. You never know. Here's some clips.
Wait, Devon, show me what you have first. Devon.
Okay, go ahead.
Ask him. For these people I don't know. Oh. I'm trying to fix the ending. Okay, so Valentine's Day. And that's all for today. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Oh!
Jackson,
Oh, my shoulder, my shoulder.
What? You said I couldn't do it, and I did it.
I got him. Oh my god.
Your whole cheeks are out.
Wow. We're gonna throw him.
My great pilot always goes down with the ship.
You keep going back.
I can't go back, dude. I can't go back. Stop turning. I can't. All right, we're going back.
tap.
Wait, okay. Wait, I want to see something. All right, you get on Devon's back, and I get on your back.
No, I got you.
What the actual fuck is this class?
I found another hat and a country accent. I really don't have any more stories to tell or just things that I remember from that class. I just wanted to say thank you for having me. No, this sounds like the daddy-daughter moment again. Not having me. Sorry. For just making me part of your class and making me feel like I was welcomed. I've always like looked at the DNN. Like when I was a freshman, I loved the DNN. I would come to school and that's the first thing I would think about. Like I like watching people document things and where they go, and maybe if I feel like I can't do that, I know that other people can do that. And you know, your class made me love film and TV production. Wow. What? Oh. That was a whole bee. And mostly my love for movies and film came from TV production, and then actually trying to produce and broadcast all came in with DNN. I loved every second of it. I felt like I was a part of this crew, and I know a lot of people that have said good things about the DNN, and I don't know, I just wished I didn't take advantage of that class, because I know I'm never gonna get that again unless I actually do something with film, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do with my life. Let's just start right there. I want to take a year off, but I feel like I shouldn't. It's a lot of mixed emotions, but just thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Even when you're battling the worst case, or you are dealing with a lot of things in your life, you still manage to make it to class and talk to people and try to give your best advice, and you're trying to be the Scahill that everybody knows and loves, and that's just amazing. I think that's more than anybody could ask for. I think teachers don't get enough credit for what they do. We just kind of take advantage of them sometimes, and I'll admit that I have taken advantage of teachers, just because I'm stupid. But then now that I'm a senior and realizing how important teachers are and how much they deserve, you know, thank you for the best senior. These crickets, bro. Thank you for the best 5th period I could ask for.
Hi Scahill, this is Sydney, and I'm starting my video to you. And I'm upset because it's your last year, and I had so much fun in your class. Like, that was probably the best class I had throughout 9th, 10th, and 11th grade. And I made so many new friends in there, and I had so much fun with you, stealing your food and making you mad. But sadly, your time got cut short in the beginning and in the end. So therefore, I'm gonna start out by saying you're staying another year regardless. Like, that's why I'm not even gonna get sappy in this video, or sad, because I just know you're tricking us again, like you do, like for the past 5 years, saying you're retiring, but you're coming back. You say this one's for real, but like, I know, we all know you're kidding. So I'm just gonna share our memories from last class, and I'll see you next year. Oh, and P.S. I just want to thank you for all the food you gave me, even though I paid you. But you still had it, for me. Okay, now I'm gonna start. One more thing, I promise. Please don't mind the dots on my face. What do you have to say to Scahill?
I'm gonna miss farting on you. You're bald now, but have a great retirement, because I know you're tired of Apopka, so yeah.
Michael, what do you have to say about Scahill supposedly leaving us?
I think he should stay one more year, since he was barely with us this year. Even though it wasn't his fault, but he should stay another year. And if he leaves, that's mean.
Okay, ready?
Now flip it.
Go.
Dude.
You're
the top person.
I have to stand.
Wait, lay down. Oh, I got it.
What the fuck?
So as you can see in those clips, we're doing this yoga game that we made up, where you search a pose and whoever copies it first wins. And there was just one time where you walked out and you were so confused, like so confused, and it was so funny. I don't know if you remember, but you walked out and you looked like you just walked into like an asylum. Like, it was so funny.
127 runners.
Okay.
Dude, my neck.
That's a different
So comfy.
Amelia, you gotta leave.
So the last few pictures and videos you just saw were memories from DNN and all the people that I became friends with. And some of them I already was friends with, but I wouldn't have gotten closer to without being in the class. And that wouldn't be possible without you. So I just want to thank you for the program. And I had so much fun in it the whole year. And I became close with everybody in there, really. And it was just a really good experience. I'm really upset that you're leaving. I know you're gonna come back. That's the thing. I'm actually really sad now because it feels real, but I'm just gonna pretend it's not, so I'm gonna cry. But I had so much fun with you and stealing your food and making so many broadcasts and me and Adam messing up and you playing the fly story to Kayla Palmer and making her cry about the old lady. So I just want to thank you for all the memories, and it wouldn't have been possible without you, and always be you. And so the last few pictures and videos you just saw were
Okay.
bye.
Bye.
What's up? But I just wanted to start this off by saying, Mr. Scahill, you are amazing. You're the best teacher I've ever had. And I really hope that I did something to make me get stuck in your head, because I know you've met way too many kids throughout your teaching and years at the school, but I hope somehow I'm just, there in your brain, something I did, something I said. And because you're a very influential man, and you're just super cool. I looked up to you pretty much. I remember the first conversation we had when I was a sophomore in the movie class, film class, and we talked about the Space Odyssey movies, 2001, 2010 ones, stuff like that. And we would always talk about movies and my dad and how I had like a bunch of movies and Interstellar, how it was my favorite movie and everything. And you knew that I liked being in your class. And I think from that point on, I think you actually liked me as a kid and you wanted me to be in your DNN classes. And thank you for making me want to be in that class, because it's the best class I've ever had. Met so many people, made many friends, had a bunch of fun, got to know you better. Hopefully you got to like me less, but in a way more, because I know I annoyed you a lot, kind of, I think, I don't know. I did stupid things, but it was a very good class, and I had a lot of fun, and hopefully I see you sometime in the future, run into you, I don't know, but hopefully you're doing well. So, but now I'm just going to add some clips throughout the DNN this year, some funny ones, some you may remember, I don't know, some you don't even know that happened probably. And I hope you enjoy this, because this is your gift, because you deserve a lot of things. Chicken for lunch.
Take your shoe off. Throw it in that.
Oh,
she got it.
Oh, shit.
Oh! Shoot you. Caught the air. You gotta get that.
Ah!
Okay, the crowd is annoying.
gastrointestinal.
What are you?
Blueface, baby.
What are you, Josh?
Huh?
What are you?
I'm from Money Heist. They call me the pimp in jail right now.
Okay, all you had to say was that. What are you?
Nobody calls it that.
What are you,
You better
Babu?
hide your
They
kids.
call me the
You better
pimp in
hide your
jail.
kids, hide your wife. Because they're raping everybody out here.
What are you? What?
Whose turn is it?
Where's my food?
I don't know. Who's turn is it?
Not the sword.
Emo. Dumb.
E-girl.
No, nothing. No, she's a little girl who likes
No, Jaden told me no yesterday.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you doing it again?
I have to do it again.
You didn't even get me in it. I finished my bread.
Okay.
Hey.
Yo, Brian just fell on his ass, dude.
Okay. No, yesterday Jaden told me no, so I asked him.
Was that a wink or a twitch?
Yes.
Where's Kylie?
Got all over your pants. Oh my god, what are you putting so much?
Fucking Eminem on top. Let's go.
I was gonna get people cute stuff. I wanted to just take advantage of it.
I hope those made you smile. I don't know, just made you feel good. I know it's not like much or the best memories or the best things you've ever seen, blah blah, but it was all I could find on my phone at least. I know there's more. Every day in that class was something to remember about you, about the class, about the people, anything. I miss your class. Anyway, I'm gonna end it off here. This is weird because I think that's just all I gotta say. All I gotta say is I'll miss you. I'll miss the class. And you were a great teacher, and it was the best class I've ever been in. And hopefully you like this video because it's your gift, even though it's not much of a gift in terms of the word. Well, it is because I'm giving it to you, but like it's not like a great gift, like a dog. You want my Mercedes? That could be a gift.
Lizard!
Yay! Yeah!
Alright. Just so everybody knows, the top says his name is Jacques.
Jacques.
Wait, be careful. Be gentle. Be gentle.
Is that fish food?
Fish food.
Oh, Jackson, no way.
I got John. Holy crap.
Alright, but listen, you are not allowed to put those in that.
Why not?
Because they might kill him with the chemicals that are in it. Those are for preparation, so like you put them in a separate thing.
Okay.
Just so you can get the theme. Also, if there's a problem, I'll bring you the receipt and you just gotta bring the water.
But I need to see more under it.
Scahill, Tommy S, Scamillion. For the past 4 years, I have been in one of your classes, whether it be TV production or the DNN, which means for 22% of my current lifetime, I calculated I have been within your midst and in your mind. So, for your gift video, I figured I do a lot of filming, a lot of documentation. I would put together a compilation, it's a rhyme, of multiple clips starting from my sophomore year, my first year DNN, to my current year, senior year, 2020, well, start of 2019.
but I figured I'd just put it together. Pardon the black bars. A lot of these were filmed vertically because they're on my phone. I know you hate that, but I figured you'd take it for now. But I figured I could give a little soulful background music for it, so let's go.
Wait! Fupa!
I've heard people say that
Monday!
too much of anything is not good for you, baby. I don't know about that. As many times as we've loved and we've shared love and made love, it doesn't seem to me like it's enough. It's just not enough, baby. It's just not enough. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. My darling, I can't get enough of your love, baby.
Conservative white women are the devil!
Girl, I don't know why. Can't get enough of your love, baby. Oh, some things I can't get used to. No matter how I try. It's like the more you give, the more I want. And baby, that's no lie. Oh, no, baby. Tell me, what can I say? What am I gonna do? How should I feel when everything is you? What kind of love is this that you're giving me? Is it in your kiss or just because you're sweet? Girl, all I know is every time you're here, I feel a change, something moving. I scream your name. That's what you got to do is, darling, I can't get enough of your love, baby. Girl, I don't know why. I can't get enough of your love, baby. Oh, no, baby. Girl, if I could only make you see and make you understand. Girl, your love for me is all I need and more than I can stand. Oh, well, babe, how can I explain all the things I feel? You've given me so much. Girl, you're so unreal still. I keep loving you more and more each time. Girl, what am I gonna do?
If I had the same brain as a male, I would be depressed.
I get the same old feel. Every time you're here, I feel a change. Something moves. I scream your name. Look what you got to do. And darling, I can't get enough of your love, babe. Oh, no, babe.
They got the brownie and the cookie dough, bro.
Scared
I counted
all of my life.
all the spiders. He's eating their
You
insides.
can believe it's gonna take the rest of my life to keep you. Oh, babe.
Rebuilding society. Well, that is a
Thomas Scahill. Well, today officially marks the last day of my high school career. It is May 13th, 2020. And if you're listening to this and realizing this is the day the video was due, well, just remember to yourself, it wouldn't be a proper James Henderson video if it wasn't submitted at the very last second. So, I was thinking, as you know, one often does, just about the DNA and about high school, just reminiscing about everything. And I came to the realization of something. even though today was supposed to be the last day of the DNN, it's not the last day of the DNN because of one simple fact. The DNN was never a class, it was a people. It was students joking around and laughing, it was making stupid skits, it was making unfunny jokes, but we were laughing anyway because we're goofy. Look, bottom line is, the class of the DNN may have officially ended, but the DNN itself, honestly, I don't think will ever end because of all the people that contributed to it. I mean, the DNN pretty much lives within all of us, not to get all philosophical on you. But I mean, I just figured, like, I mean, even, I don't know, like 50 years from now, whenever, you know, we're all growing old and whatnot, I mean, like, I'm gonna tell my kids about, you know, the stuff I experienced in DNN. I'm gonna tell them all the stupid stories, and they're gonna tell their kids. And if you really think about it, the DNN actually won't ever end because of all these experiences that we share. So, if you're ever feeling down, or if you're ever just, you know, I mean, thinking about life, or, you know, you're in some sort of rut, just remember this. The peoples whose lives you've affected outnumber almost everyone else's. I mean, you've been teaching for years. The amount of kids that you've impacted positively in your life is an insane amount, like probably in the thousands, actually no, definitely in the thousands, probably in the tens of thousands. And you are probably one of the few people on earth who can say that. I mean, my dog's very excited about something. However, continuing on. Look, Scahill, you are one of the greatest men I have ever encountered in my life, and I just wanted to say thank you for everything. Thomas Scahill, I just wanted to say thank you for everything. You are an absolutely wonderful person. I'm gonna tell my kids about you. I'm gonna tell my grandkids about you. I'm gonna tell my great-great-grandkids about you because you're just that important to my life. Thank you.
Twenty-six, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Let's go. Okay, so
to spend it with the person you love the most.
Going out and getting gifts. Today.
My favorite thing about Valentine's Day is giving away a lot of presents and gifts.
Today.
I don't know. Last Valentine's Day, I got like a big old life-size teddy bear and a ring. So, the presents.
How does it go?
Frosty the snowman was a jolly happy soul.
Jingle bell rock. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Yes! Yes!
The one from Crepper, the creepy one. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
How does it go?
It go like Feliz Navidad, da 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 da, Feliz Navidad.
This is so gross.
Oh my god, what are you putting? That's so much.
Go, 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 go!
And now, let's go.
Boy, Santa, tell me if you're
Hi, Scahill. It's Emily Zisk from your 5th period DNN class of 2020. And basically, I remember your iconic phrase, as they say in France, too bad. Iconic is a good thing, by the way. And I remember whenever you told the story about the White House, I didn't know that they had it behind a wall. That's a little bit crazy. I just want to thank you for being a really cool teacher. You always made me laugh, and I really liked your attitude. Not bad attitude, but how you could take a joke and joke with the rest of the class. I really enjoyed that because not all teachers are like that. No shade, but I just really am grateful that I had you in my junior and senior year. I wish I could have taken TV production as I was a sophomore and stuff. That's my regret, that I didn't take your class earlier either. But at least I got in there, and I'm glad that I got to take the class and meet you. Because I remember, this is probably weird, but I remember in freshman and sophomore year, I asked my sister, who is that on the announcements? Like, that's really cool. And she said, oh, that's Scahill. And I was thinking about how I wanted to take your class because people had been talking about it. But I didn't, because I took theater instead. I dropped theater to take your class, but I have no regrets. I was actually really happy because, like I said, you're just really cool. And this is sad, saying goodbye, but it doesn't have to be goodbye, because I'm going to find you on Facebook and send you a request when I'm officially graduating. Sorry, my thumb got in there, but when I'm officially graduated, I'm gonna send you a request because you need Taylor and I to give you more cake. You were also really cool about that. Since this isn't going on a broadcast, I think I can say it. Whenever you excuse us from that What is the Blue Darter assignment because of the cake. I didn't think that was gonna actually happen. Taylor was just joking around with you. And then it did happen, so that was really cool too. We'll have to stay in touch or something. And we'll definitely have to bring you more cake. Well, I think that's all I can really say because I don't know how to put the rest into words, but I'm going to attach a video and I think I should do some explaining. It's meant to be bad and funny. Like, if you're going, what the heck is this? That means that I did my job right. Okay, bye, Scahill. Thank you for being an amazing teacher, and I hope this isn't the last time I could have seen you or sent a video message to you or anything. Okay, bye.
Well, young Jedi, you're the last of my victims. Pledge your allegiance to the dark side.
I will never pledge my allegiance to the dark side.
Ever. We'll see about that. Your lightsaber stopped working.
Yes, it did, but it's back on track.
Any last words?
Please don't kill me.
Oh.
Just don't kill me. Please, I beg you. Please. Just kill my mom instead. I'll let you kill my mom.
Wait, so you'd rather let your mom suffer than join and die?
Yes.
Easy enough.
Scahill, I know the point of this gift video is like to make you laugh, but I'm not very good at that, first of all. I think I made you laugh a few times, but I just kind of wanted to say like thank you. I feel like I had a great time in DNN, and I had a great time in TV productions, and I feel like I will always remember this class. And you were genuinely one of my favorite teachers that I've ever had. Like, Scahill, you were that bitch. You really were. Like, we could get away with anything, and like, not even in like a bad like way. Like, it was just, everyone was always so comfortable with you, and I felt just amazed with how the stuff I would hear other people telling you, just how comfortable they were. And it was really like, you know, they could just, everyone could just trust you with anything. And I'm really grateful that I was able to have that experience and I was able to be a part of the DNN. And it was really an amazing time. And I'm really sad that it's over and it was cut so short and you got fucking cancer. Like, thanks for that. I could have had an even better time in DNN if someone didn't get cancer. So thank you so much for that. I know it's not your fault, but thanks. But yeah, you were always an amazing teacher and you made everyone laugh and have a good time. And I hope you enjoy retirement. And you should play Animal Crossing on Nintendo Switch because it's a really good game and I think you'd have a great time. So I hope you have a good life, Scahill. I don't know. I'm really gonna miss you, man.
Yeah, I bet you thought you got rid of me after that, huh? Well, guess what? It's the sequel. Grayson's back again. You're never getting rid of me, by the way. I just hope you know. I'm gonna be in your dreams, I'm gonna be in your nightmares, and then after I die, I'm gonna haunt you for the rest of my life. Oh, wait. I guess you'd have to die after me, then. I guess I'm living a short life.
Alex.
My parents worked really hard, and then I got rich.
And then my dad, when I was 10, my mom and my dad said, alright, I'm gonna hit the whip and dip.
Yeah, okay, tell me what a donkey punch is.
Let me know when. Ready? Alright, so a donkey punch, kiddos, he's on the floor, he's dead, is when you're fucking the bitch in the ass, and then you slug her in the back of the head, and then her asshole tightens up.
What?
Oh, P.S. One more thing. Also, do you remember that assignment where we had to guess the murder in that movie? Well, guess what? You thought I was really smart and I figured it out, but actually I cheated on that assignment because I wanted to get 100. But then you told me we didn't need to figure it out to get 100, and then I felt really sad. Also, I have a stain on my shirt. I don't know if you can tell. It's Gatorade. And my birthday was 3 days ago, so I want a happy birthday and I want a cake and I want all your vests, and I want the keys to your car.
Skay. So I guess this is like your little gift video. So I guess what I'm gonna do for this is I'm gonna put all the things you've taught me this year. So first thing you taught me was don't get pregnant. This is a really vivid memory of mine. Last year of our DNN class, we were like learning about the American High video, and you showed us this girl's video about how she got pregnant or something. Like, it's a really vivid memory. And like in her video, she said that she had sex and got pregnant, and like her and her mom were fighting, and you showed it to us. So now it's kind of engraved in my head, don't get pregnant and don't tell people if you do. The second thing you taught me was eat before you drink. You know why. You know how you taught me this. We don't talk about it, okay? We really don't talk about that situation. The third thing you taught me was that cancer sucks ass. It sucks. But you kind of killed it though. Like, you kind of took that like a beast. The fourth thing you taught me was don't forge names, because that's how you get yourself into deep shit. so just don't do it. And the 5th thing you taught me is that you look sexy with white hair. I just think you look really good with white hair. Now I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite memories of us, and I don't know why it's my favorite memory, but every single time I hear your name, this is what pops in my head. Me, Glory, Celeste, and Jasmine last year were trying to film the Mean Girls dance for the Christmas DNN, even though we literally had no reason to. And we like finally got the dance down and we were recording it, and you walked in on us. So that was lovely. Here's this video.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swinging, jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell.
And now just to wrap up this little video, here are your favorite pictures of me. Yeah, I love you so much. You're sexy. Don't forget that you're sexy. And yeah. Bye!
Hey Scahill, so I've put a lot of thought into your gift video because I think everyone's pretty much doing like, everyone send me a video of you saying something to Scahill, and that's stupid, and I'm not doing that. So I went through all of my camera roll, all of my memories for the past 4 years in your class, and I saved every single one of them and I put them into a video, and it was 16 minutes. It was 16 minutes, but I somehow got it under 10. So watch it in increments so you can watch all of it. Most of it's pretty much just Jake for some reason. So yeah, I just wanted you to be able to see how much your class like impacted all of our days every single day. Like all the memories that like we made. Like I know a lot of it you didn't get to see because you were always making someone's day in there. But I just wanted you to see like how much of a good time we had in that class every day. And me for the past 4 years. So without further ado, here's the video and the puppy. Okay, bye.
Tracy Smith, dead, gone, buried, sold into slavery.
No, he lives in... Welcome to my aerobics class.
Thick slim.
Stroke it.
All right, be punctual to class. So be punctual. Getting to class on time. Be sure you are punctual.
Or you can just land your back.
Two in the pink, one in the stink.
The butthole's the weakest for the.
Glasses on glasses. Action!
Okay.
Live
action.
from the DNN. Say something to her.
It is so wonderful to have Lainey here. She is so fabulous.
Yeah.
She gave me $1 to say that.
Yeah. Who's that?
You ready? Why?
Taylor, you're on. Ah, dang. Wait, I'll move it.
God damn it, bitch.
Okay.
I did take it. I don't have
Jackson! Fight! Oh. Spherical!
Physical on file to try out. Please see Coach Giovanni.
Small and God.
You're doing this and then you're editing.
Bow down, motherfuckers.
I can't hear you, mate.
An honor choir.
Okay. Stop! I got it!
Sing the first song that comes to your head.
What you getting?
You come!
I'm bringing pulled pork.
I'm bringing chicken wings.
Toodaloo, motherfucker.
Come back, Cabana.
No, wait. Just turn that. Turn it on one time. Damn it. Ow!
Merry Chrysler!
We're done!
Next.
I'm next.
No, you're not.
Next, I'm stronger than you.
Oh my god.
You're tacky and I hate you.
Billy?
You're fat and you have body odor.
What the fuck?
What Stop, bitch. Stop, bitch.
Get away? No, because I run out of crown. Oh!
You're not ready.
Look at the back. He's back. He's back.
That's it! No? No one? What? Okay. Thanks for answering.
You gotta step like you mean it. Free your mind, it's not enough. Just dream it, come on.
If I could hit a woman,
Who got it?
me!
Jesus Christ! Show me your genitals. Genitals.
What? It's not a song. Just because you go
Vagina!
Is this what
Oh my god, I feel it.
Yeah, that's it.
To be honest,
I can't say it so many times. It doesn't.
cock
It's
is
not
a weird
funny
word.
anymore.
Dick is the only way to go. Penis is weird and cock is aggressive.
Cock isn't
Cock is
aggressive.
not.
That.
It's a video.
Fucking video.
Disney bitch. That was a
Fucking chicken strips.
I ain't really gonna eat you booty like a pig.
We out here.
Big doinks. That man,
Oh my.
She's obviously breathing.
I get up in the mornings. I look in the
No,
mirror.
she's really
and I
not.
say,
Look at her
"Screw
face.
it." I
It's
don't
getting
touch my hair.
red.
This is
She's a
natural.
whore. Hoes don't have to breathe.
There's no way in hell she's still not breathing.
Stop breathing. A host don't need oxygen. She's breathing out of her ears.
Okay. Oh my god.
Fast squat.
Oh my god.
Twerk.
Bill, I bet
Jack.
you
Ah!
crash. All right, Diego, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Miss Grumman, I'm wet.
Scahill.
Why'd you get out of like take me
So
that?
hard.
Hugs.
Hump it.
Hump
it.
it.
Okay. Stop it. Stop it.
Selfie hour.
Wait, who is that?
Oh, I'm gonna go crazy on you.
I got fucked up. Open a big. Are you taking a video?
She's all like, you know, like sweet little Gracie, and then she's also a
Penis.
I thought you.
Oh my god! Damn, bitch, you wet as fuck.
And she asked him if he fingered himself. Like his butthole.
Okay, I'm gonna look special. Loosen your body up. Stop! It comes in like a. That's why. No, stop. No, I'm Dirty Dan.
What friends? Sometimes lie.
Thoughts.
Oh wait, no, that was bad. Hard. L that.
Where was the street at?
How come?
I look so greasy.
You guys literally all.
go to Justin, and then I go to the dinosaur, and I say, Sofer!
I'm not Justin.
Sofer.
Hey, that's not.
Sofer.
That's what I was asking. She said babe.
Turn the camera around. You won't. You won't. Wait, put it on me.
Ladies, is that going to be starting? We'll also look on. 536 and I'll be happy if you
Got him.
Oh, tough nuggets.
We're ready, lady.
And if you caught with one, if you are caught with
That's not it. That's not even close. You shuffle way too good. Baby, I want to eat your fucking butthole.
Just hit my leg. Why would you? Your legs go on. No, they go on Josh. Sam, your legs go on Josh.
like this!
Your legs go on Adam like a bridge.
Like what? We did it!
Your legs go on Josh. Like this. Joey's foot has to go back. They got it. Stop! Josh, I'm gonna kill you.
You didn't fucking give me, bitch.
I'm scared.
Alright, so this is the message to Scahill. Song with Brian.
I changed my shirt.
You're gonna change your shirt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I had this shirt on the one last year.
Okay, well Brian's gonna change his shirt.
This shirt.
But I don't know, after having you for the past 2 years, I don't know why I put 4. I've had
Okay, right.
okay. I've had a lot of memories with you. One that stands out was probably when Devon came in the middle of our class before he started sitting with us, and he interrupted the whole class. And you and Devon were going back and forth, just fighting the whole time, like the whole class period. You know, like telling him to shut up. Or probably Jackson stealing your chair and Carlos getting trapped, and you kept yelling at Jackson to move the chair, and you were trying to discreetly say because Carlos couldn't maneuver around him, but he wasn't getting it. So I think it was either me or somebody else was like, Carlos can't get through, dude, move the damn chair. Or like us just like talking about how like a lot of kids just like don't care about their parents, and it kind of hit different because, you know, my past. So I think those are probably like my favorite memories of you. What do you think, Ryan?
Thinking. You just edit it.
Brian doesn't like you enough to have any memories.
Fuck you. I like the one where we're playing the game of who would you keep in the cabin.
Oh my god.
And everyone was like getting mad at each other, and I wanted to keep, I think his name is Bob, the retard. And everyone was like, no, and I was like, yeah. So, yeah, it was really funny.
Yeah, that was when I called Natalia a religious racist. Because she's like, no, he's Catholic, and religion doesn't mean anything. But he had like a PhD in like medical science or whatever.
And then the one where you yelled at me for playing hide and seek in your classroom when you said not to. But I wasn't the only one. You just caught me. And I was like, see, I remember I was running, and you're like, Brian? And I was like, yes, sir. And you were like, what are you doing? I was like, something we're not supposed to do. And you're like, okay. So.
Or the tampon in the walker.
Yeah, I wasn't in that, but I remember when you guys talked about it.
Yeah, I remember you were pissed for like a week
because Devon put the tampon in your walker. And then I remember when Zoe used your name on a path to skip, and you were so pissed. You were like, she's getting an F for the rest of the year. And we were all trying to guess who it was, and then Natalia like outed her and was like, it was Zoe Moscow. And or when we used to talk crap about 6th period, because you hated 6th period because they were really annoying. What was a good one? What about from theater, film, and cinema?
When you showed us the other video diaries, and the one black kid was like, today's Tuesday, Monday, December, October.
Or the one where the girl was like, yeah, so I told my mom that I had sex, and she kicked me out of the house, so life isn't that good right now.
And then when we watched The Woman in Black, that was a good thing, because everyone was like, I was like,
oh, because they got jump scared?
Yeah.
That's a good one. So overall, Scahill, your class was, oh god, my phone's gonna die. Your class was interesting, so to say.
And you're old.
You are old, yeah. Don't get cancer again. Life tip.
My tip.
Well, farewell, and I hope you enjoyed.
I know you said don't make just you talking for a while, but I'm just going to talk for a little bit, you know, tell some stories or anything like that. Hopefully I can get this uploaded the first time. This is sad because, you know, last year we didn't get to experience Mr. Scahill a ton, like, you know, just a little bit in the beginning, just to say hello before he played the movie or things like that, you know, little ha-has here and there. But this year we really got to experience him in, you know, a whole new way where we get like whole days, whole weeks to spend with him and just, you know, get to know him better and things like that. And I got to, you know, walk the door every day for him and walk him out to his car. That's just one thing I just got to do. And it really sucked that we really only got to see him for one full 9 weeks because he was gone for half of the first 9 weeks, pretty much all of the second 9 weeks. We saw him for the third 9 weeks, but, you know, here we are, the fourth 9 weeks, and it's just us sitting at home pretty much. But, you know, it's just sad that it's his last year and we didn't get to really see him that much. But I don't know, I just figured I'd say some stories and stuff that I've really admired. And first one is one of the funniest quotes from last year when I was in you know, the movie class, TV production. And it's when Titus, oh my gosh, there's so many stories. It's like, Mr. Scahill, if you were a rapist, I'd be your first victim, or it was something like that. It was the funniest thing because he was so serious about it. It was so funny. I don't know. I just always get to talk with Mr. Scahill after class because everyone left his class like 4 minutes early, and then my class was really right next to his, and so I'd have pretty much 10 minutes where, you know, we can talk about anything, talk about people in class, talk about, you know, fifth period, the period before us, anything going on in the day. I just really enjoyed that. Really got to know him. I don't know. He was just always the most personable teacher. I mean, of course he could be because we'd only broadcast every other day, and then for those days we just talk, you know, play games, get to know him. And it's one of my favorite things about Mr. Scahill is just he was the most personable teacher, really cared about every single student that he had. And for that, I thank you, Mr. Scahill. I thank you for so much for making my, you know, my high school experience just that much better. Gosh, it's just crazy that, I don't know, here, I even have, he was giving away everything in the office, and I ended up with the Star Wars bobbleheads, and I don't know, I always saw him in there, and I was like, man, I'd really like to have those Star Wars bobbleheads, and he was like, well, I'll leave those for you for when I get rid of everything in my office, and then now I get to keep the Star Wars bobbleheads. I always remember Mr. Scahill, so I'm glad I got a little something to remember him. But I don't know, like having Thanksgiving, having Christmas dinner in his class, it was always just so fun to me. But I just like to say thank you, Mr. Scahill. Thank you for all that you've done for me, for all the students that you've had. I'll have to come visit you. I will go up to Panera and buy a whole freaking crumb cake for the next time I see you, all right? Just give me a ring. If you still have my business card, I'll attach my phone number somewhere in this so you can just watch. I'll maybe come watch the car, bring you a crumb cake, something like that. But I just want to thank you. Thank you for all the memories, things like that. So I'm just gonna put a few clips in of, some DNA clips, maybe some old videos, things like that. Thank you again. Bye. And welcome back, guys. You just watched those clips. I don't even know how many are there because I'm taking this in one take. Okay. The beginning of 2020 marks a decade. Looking back at the last 10 years, what do you think the most important, significant thing that happened to you in the last 10 years? I discovered an amazing song that really shaped who I am today. And that song...
You are my dad. You're my dad.
No.
Woogie, woogie.
Song called Nugget Biscuit. That's a joke, but we were singing that today. What is a really big thing that went on in the teens?
The teens?
Yeah.
My dick grew.
What?
Oh yeah, freaking high school lost the states game.
For 1 point. And overtime, because the other team went for 2 points, but they couldn't stop them. Unfortunate, that is. Sorry, Devon. I still love you. All right, bye, guys.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going for
Bro, we need to go playoff mullets.
So, hi. I have a bald spot. If you look. I just gotta remove it. My bald spot. I gave myself a mullet. It's fun. Thank you, Scahill, for listening to me being annoying in class. And dealing with my 5 breakdowns. Also, I don't like Chase. Period. Boop. This before. I wish I could have given you my chicken, but you didn't want it. So, hey. Wait, I'll play it again. Thank you for letting me talk about politics with you. It was nice talking about politics with you. And that one time where we all had a prayer meeting in the middle of DNN, that was cool. I liked that. It was fun. And Devon was like, and I was like, and then there was so much drama. For what? But I'm gonna miss you, UAG. I'm sorry for being annoying. It's just me. I was getting open with you, you know?
Look at me now. I dyed my hair purple. I cut my hair. I'm stuck in the house. I'm gonna just put a montage of like my favorite moments, especially when someone brought a cake. I didn't even know who that person was. And then he just brought his card out and I was like, oh, okay. I was gonna give you like a gift card, but I kind of can't now because we're not at school. So also I loved Gabby. She was funny. She was so random, but she was like funny, and it was like, okay. Bye-bye. This ain't my natural skin, this is fake. Bye-bye.
Fuck you, you family bitch! The gang's all here. Oh!
Season, I made a Bernie Sanders loves nigga shirt, and it's funny, but I don't think people realize that he's like one of the first ones to really understand. He's not just like, I love America, I love African Americans. No, he likes niggas.
Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Twist his puffs in my bowl. Never ain't gon' control.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
You know shit in the back too?
Squeaking.
I'm farting.
Wait, what? Oh!
Faster, kick your legs.
Oh, it's cut.
If somebody walked by and looked at this crap, it's so funny.
I know you don't want to because you said no, but
Natalia wants a cake, but she does not want a quarter piece.
Who knows how to do this? I don't.
How about let him cut it?
I was never really good at that. You should do it.
Yeah, you work at a restaurant here.
I don't
Hi, Scahill. It's Emily Zisk from your 5th period, DNN class of 2020. And basically, I remember your iconic phrase, as they say in France, too bad. Iconic is a good thing, by the way. And I remember whenever you told the story about the White House, I didn't know that they had it behind a wall. That's a little bit crazy. I just want to thank you for being a really cool teacher. You always made me laugh, and I really liked your attitude. Not bad attitude, but how you could take a joke and joke with the rest of the class. I really enjoyed that because not all teachers are like that. No shade, but I just really am grateful that I had you in my junior and senior year. I wish I could have taken TV production as I was a sophomore and stuff. That's my regret, that I didn't take your class earlier either. But at least I got in there, and I'm glad that I got to take the class and meet you. Because I remember, this is probably weird, but I remember in freshman and sophomore year, I asked my sister, who is that on the announcements? Like, that's really cool. And she said, oh, that's Scahill. And I was thinking about how I wanted to take your class because people had been talking about it. But I didn't, because I took theater instead. I dropped theater to take your class, but I have no regrets. I was actually really happy because, like I said, you're just really cool. And this is sad, saying goodbye, but it doesn't have to be goodbye, because I'm going to find you on Facebook and send you a request when I'm officially graduating. Sorry, my thumb got in there, but when I'm officially graduated, I'm gonna send you a request because you need Taylor and I to give you more cake. You were also really cool about that. Since this isn't going on a broadcast, I think I can say it. Whenever you have excuses from that what is the Blue Darter assignment because of the cake. I didn't think that was gonna actually happen. Taylor was just joking around with you. And then it did happen, so that was really cool too. We'll have to stay in touch or something. And we'll definitely have to bring you more cake. Well, I think that's all I can really say because I don't know how to put the rest into words, but I'm going to attach a video and I think I should do some explaining. It's meant to be bad and funny. Like, if you're going, what the heck is this? That means that I did my job right. Okay, bye, Scahill. Thank you for being an amazing teacher, and I hope this isn't the last time I could have seen you or sent a video message to you or anything. Okay, bye.
Well, young Jedi, you're the last of my victims. Pledge your allegiance to the dark side.
I will never pledge my allegiance to the dark side.
Ever. We'll see about that. Your lightsaber stopped working.
Yes, it did, but it's back on track.
Any last words?
Please don't kill me. You know you said nothing, so just don't kill me. Please, I beg you. Please. Just kill my mom instead. I'll let you kill my mom.
Wait, so you'd rather let your mom suffer than join and die?
Yes.
Easy enough.
On this gift video, I saw the example, don't know exactly what you're going for, but what the hell, I'm going to give this a try. I just want to begin by thanking you on behalf of all your students over the last 30, however many the hell years it's been. You've meant more to them than you can ever imagine, and I just want to thank you for that. Where do I begin, though? I remember my first day of film, theater, and cinema. I rushed to your class, I'm running late, coming from 3rd floor 500. I get there, I had always wanted to go on the DNN because I've wanted to pursue a future in broadcast journalism, and I thought that would be a decent start. So, I get there, and I'm like, I made it. Just gotta get through this year, and then next year will be a great year. And then, immediately you say, I'm retiring after this year. I'm like, shit, of course. Well, that aged well, because a couple of months later, you had your DNN intent to return form all ready to go. I will always remember one thing from that sheet, and it said, do you intend to return to Apopka High School next year? Yes. No. I'm graduating, or I intend to drop out and live under I-4. I thought that was funny. But some say I have a childish sense of humor, but what the hell. So, we had fun in film class, watched a lot of movies I never had the opportunity to watch before, learned a lot, but one moment stands out to me, and I remember I had made this regrettable remark. I don't even remember what it was. I just remember as soon as it came out of my mouth, I was like, shit, did I just say that? And yeah, I apologized a ton for it, but I did not want to be judged by what I had said, so next class period I reached out to you by email, apologized for it for the 60,000th time, and you were nice enough to let it go. I don't know if my brother had said that, if you wouldn't let it go. But, thanks. This year rolls around, and now I get to your class, and I think to myself, I made it. And then we start talking about video diaries for the year, which is nothing new for us, especially since we had to do them in the past. And you put on a sample video diary that you put together because it would be your last one. And then in your video you would tell us that you were diagnosed with cancer. I was shook. Here you were the year before, going out of your way to help anyone, and now you were diagnosed with the C word. I couldn't help but feel for you. As you know, I've been through a lot in my time, so I can understand where you're coming from with a lot of it. I will never understand how it feels to have cancer, but I know what it's like to be knocked up. I learned a lot from your ordeal. The strength that you had, courage, and the fact that you were able to keep your sense of humor through it all was something I can only admire. Now, before I'm told to get a room, on to the next thing. Once we were finally able to get on the air because of, our damn bandwidth being terrible, and we finally get onto the P drive, I learned a lot from just being behind the camera. I had a lot of fun. I learned what a skank was. You learned what a simp was. It's a win-win. Let's see. I'll never forget the Thanksgiving party where Josh eats the whipped cream off of Dylan. I'm sure it'll be hard for you to forget that. There was the 800 times Dylan stripped. Let's just say Jackson being very passionate in what he believed in. Basically sounding like a screenplay of a Tarantino film. But with it all, it was a great experience. And then this quarantine hits and I'm like, shit, nothing can ever seem to go my way. And then I reach out to you, I call the governor a nutcase, you think it's funny. I talk about Titus's stoner habits. You know, it's all in good fun. I honestly don't know what else to say. I hope we can stay in contact. I miss having you scream at my brother and I going, don't you have a country to go back to? Man, the look on Miss Burkhart's face when you said that was priceless. It was priceless. I'm gonna miss having a place to vent. What else am I going to miss? Just the fact that I could be brutally honest with some people, because I know a lot of people couldn't take it, but when I was in there, I'm in your room and stuff, we threw it around. That means next year I will actually have to go through the mental health stuff instead of us doing team building exercises instead of the actual thing. Lunch was great. I don't know what else to say. I wish you weren't retiring. I hope it's not too late as of May 7th, 2020 to undo the retirement papers, because why would you want to go out on COVID-19's terms when you can go out on your own? If it's too late, oh well, I tried. Have a great retirement. Hope this brightens your spirits when you're watching this on a terrible day, or not a terrible day, but you said when you're down and gloomy. So once again, thanks for the memories.
Hey, Scahill! Gift to Scahill video. I forgot to flip the screen horizontally. Please don't hate me. I've just been in my element recently, so we're gonna get into this, but this is just the intro to my video. So I remember the first video I ever filmed for you, Scahill, was in my room getting ready to go to bed. Now, for my last video ever for you, I'm getting ready to go out. So that's pretty much kind of funny. I thought about that. I don't know. It's just been, you know, the transition from going home, like working from home, has been super hard for me. Like, I was not expecting COVID-19 to do what it did to me. But, I mean, it's for the best. I don't regret how this year ended. I mean, I do a little bit. I do regret how the year ended, but I don't regret how I spent my time at school, because I worked really hard. Like, I feel like I worked pretty hard throughout just like school in general. So I was just, the last quarter, whenever we stopped going to school, really hit me bad. And I failed most of my classes, if I'm going to be real with you. I failed because Tatiana just wasn't ready for this. Like, truly, honestly, I thought we were going to go back to school at one point. And I thought it'd be fine and everything would be good. I mean, I've worked from home before. Like, I've done for the virtual school before, but I've never had to do all my classes online, you know? All of my classes online. And I just wasn't ready for that, man. And it is what it is at this point. But, so let's talk about your class specifically. So I joined your class because, okay, so I was coming from a private school in 8th grade. It was called Trinity Lutheran School, but before I went to, I went to Wolf Lake, but in 6th grade. But that was just 6th grade only. And then 7th and 8th grade, I went to a private school. So I didn't know anything about Apopka High School. All I know is that I wanted to go back to Apopka. And so I ended up, like, my cousin, Lena, Charlie, aka Charlie, whichever. She was just like, I was like, what are some good electives to take? Because, I'm a freshman. I'm just like, I want to know all the good details. She said, take Scahill's class, his film photography class, and, his film production class. And I did, and I haven't regretted it. I actually loved 9th grade a lot. It was my favorite year. Because it was just a new experience and I was having fun, and I have some video clips that I can also include of me, like, meeting my friends who were my friends freshman year. You're gonna be surprised at who I was actually close with freshman year. Fuck no. And also I had a great time senior year too. Senior year was fun. Junior, sophomore, I don't really remember sophomore year too well, but I know junior year was okay, and then senior year was pretty good too. But it was a lot of like, I guess we were close in a way. We were close sometimes. And it was just really fun. I liked everyone in that class, and I made some great friends through that class too. Yeah, I'm just overall grateful that I had you as a teacher, because you were just one of the best, most like chillest, fun, sometimes not chill, because you had your days, but also I was just happy to be in your class. It was fun. Next, I want to talk about the cancer situation. So when I found out, like, I was so worried. I remember we had a sub like coming in the past few days, and it was really tough. Not really tough. It was so easy actually when you were gone. We didn't do shit in your class, and that's what made it fun. But also we missed you, and we really thought you weren't coming back, and lo and behold, you came back stronger than ever. And I was just really happy to see you back, and I think that is something that I'll never forget about you, is your strong will and determination. You really had love for Apopka, and I could tell. So I think that's commemorable. Yeah, I think that's the right word. And I don't know. So yeah, I think that you are a great influence, Scahill. You're pretty funny. You know how to get along with the kids. Titus loves you. You and Titus have a special relationship, and I think you always have your students who you have special relationships with, and I think that's a great thing. So friends like I've made throughout your class, like I've made David Gomez. I met David Gomez through your class, and he's one of my good friends now. He likes me, kinda. He tells me, like, he's like, I think you're so beautiful, and I like him too. He's cool. Let me see. I used to like feel like I could tell you anything. Like when I went to your class, I used to just have that bond with you. Like we had a bond like no other teacher. The other teachers I had a good bond with was like Mr. Wagner, and people I feel like I could tell anything to would just be like you and Mr. Wagner. Yeah, that'd be the main two people. My friends, some of them, but man, I don't know. You just always put me on blast though. That's the one thing I could not stand. Like, bro, you don't have to tell everyone my business. Like, come on. Seriously, not everyone has to know. But it is what it is, you know? So it's currently about 10:02 in the morning on Wednesday when this video is due. This video is due at 11 and I have an hour to get this in. So you best believe I'm going to be Speedy Gonzalez with this video editing and just send it in there pretty quick. I'm gonna also throw in some like videos I got, like my favorite videos from your class. We also had a group chat. I don't know if you know about this, but we had a group chat and like I'm still in it to this day. So, I mean, it's cool. It's all the DNN 6th period kids. No, 5th period, my bad. So what's something else I can talk about? Let's talk about how's I don't really want to talk about myself. This is more like my video to you. So yeah, that's my video to you. It's just like I had a great time in your class. I feel like I'm saying the same thing everywhere. This is why I feel like I wouldn't be such a great YouTuber. Because I feel like I don't have much to talk about. And I feel kind of awkward on camera. But I'm just excited for what the future holds, honestly, because I feel like I have potential, but I just don't execute it the way I'm supposed to. It's just ever since, like, I don't know, something happened in my life and it just made me just not excited for life anymore, I guess. That sounds sad, but it's about true right now. And actually, let me tell you what college I'm going to. I will be traveling to Florida Atlantic University in Boca Raton, Florida. So that is going to be a new experience. That's going to be fun. It's also by Miami. Ooh, ooh. So we're going to have fun in Miami. Now we in Boca trying to study and learn. But also, I don't know what I want to study and learn. So, and there was even one point, like, I was even, like, debating on whether I should go to college or not. And I gotta do something with my life, man. Like, I can't just be, like, a nobody. I can't. I gotta do something. So, I'm sure everyone has felt like this before throughout their life. And I know I'm just going through my phase of young adulthood. I can't wait to get a car though. Like, I feel like I should have a car now, right now, which I am in the process of getting. I am in the process of getting a car, and I still have my job at Twin Peaks, and things will go better. Things will get better, I'm sure, along the lines, or maybe it won't. Maybe life will be changed forever. But I really do hope we have that face-to-face graduation on the football field, because that would be so much fun. Like, so much fun. I can't wait. Yeah, some funny things you used to do, Scahill. What can I say? Like, I can say whatever, honestly, but what are, like, the things that I found funny? I don't know. Let me think about it. Scahill, if I send you a friend request on Facebook, will you accept it? Come on. Accept my Facebook request. Please. What else? I'm trying not to be so boring, but I feel like I'm being boring. Yeah, this video is pretty long, so far, so to wrap it up, Scahill, thank you for listening to me ramble for 4 years straight, consecutively. Actually 3 years, because that's when I got into journalism 3. So I appreciate you and all you do, and I hope you have a very happy retirement, and whatever you decide to do after, I hope it goes well for you. Yeah, bye.
Scahill, I'm not too sure exactly what to say. I'm not too good at goodbyes or anything. You've always been such a funny person. I'm glad that you're my teacher, and I also remember, whenever we gave you that bag of stuff for Secret Santa, and it was a whole bunch of candy, and the, Darth Vader cup that lit up, I think, as you filled it. So with, like, coffee or anything. Yeah. I just remember you always wearing vests, and I'm not too sure what's supposed to be on here, because I didn't see the example video that you attached, but, you're a great teacher. I remember, I remember talking to you after I came back from the hospital in my, from my whole little heart attack incident, I guess. I'm casual about the whole thing, whereas my mom's like, Taylor, don't joke about that. But joking about it is kind of the only way that I can cope. Anyways, this video is about you. So, I don't really record many things, as mentioned in my in my video diary. As mentioned in my video diary. So I don't really have a lot of, I don't have clips of you, I guess. I'm sorry. I know that Grayson was, you had him in the same class as me. So, yeah. You're a great teacher, and I need to make you a cake once all this is over. And you're just the funniest person I've ever met. You make me laugh all the time. So, yeah. So, welcome to Taylor's shop. Basically, we all understand your struggles with the COVID-19, but we're here to tell you that we get discounts on valuable supplies now. Like for here, we have a little tube of hand sanitizer for only $1,000. get it while it still lasts. Supplies are pretty limited. And then to our next item, we have a singular roll of toilet paper. For now, only at $10,000. See, we make sure that it's accessible and that all prices are available to everyone in this time of need. And we are not using this to bargain for our own store. Now on to the third item, eyeglass cleaner. So if you run out of hand sanitizer, this is a good backup. You can just spray it onto your hands and then wipe it in. It's still antibacterial if it's good for cleaning eyeglasses. And you don't really have to worry because it'll just spray onto your hand and then you can just clean them. It's available for $1 million. And then finally, our other limited item is this lotion, wild berry lotion, and it's a backup for the eyeglass cleaner. So if you don't have any hand sanitizer or eyeglass cleaner, this wild berry lotion is perfect for you. I mean, at least your hands will smell good, and I've heard that it can do cleaning just like hand sanitizer or eyeglass cleaner. We didn't really talk to any doctors about this, but you'll have to take our word for it. And that's all for Taylor's shop. You can get it right now while supplies are limited and available to you.
Okay, so this is my gift video for Scahill. And since I'm not inherently funny, I'm gonna do the only thing I know how to do on my own, and that's bake a cake. Now, Scahill's not gonna get to eat the cake because I can't bring it to him, but he can look at it, and hopefully some part of this video makes him laugh because I really need the 500 points. So yeah. So I decided to make this hard on myself, so I'm gonna make a cookie cake from scratch. So yeah. So in this bowl I have some butter and I'm gonna put some sugar in it. So now I'm gonna add my eggs in, and I wanted to show you that I can crack an egg with one hand. So egg. Cookie dough is done, and instead of doing chocolate chips, I'm gonna do M&Ms. So pour some M&Ms in there. So I put some extra M&Ms on the top, and now I'm gonna put it in the oven for 20 minutes. Washing the dishes so my dad doesn't get mad at me. The cake just came out of the oven and it looks really good. I'm very proud of this. So the ending to my video kind of got quiet because the people were here mowing our lawn and it sounded bad in the video, so I just didn't talk. But the cake is really good. I just had some. I think my teeth are kind of blue, but I just wanted to end this by saying thank you, Scahill, for being such a good teacher and for being someone like one of the teachers that I always knew that I could go to about stuff. And I really enjoyed both of your classes, and it kind of sucks that I don't get to have it my senior year, but it's fine. So yeah, thank you, goodbye.
Hey, Scahill. Hey, Scahill. I'm here with Zoe and Glory, and
This is being turned in 6 hours before it's due.
You're sexy.
Apparently I'm supposed to come on this thing and tell you stuff I remembered and stories you've told and stuff like that. So, things that I can remember from the DNN and just like your class was last year. I remember, first of all, I was in a class with half the people I'm in a class with now, but I only talked to Taylor. I didn't talk to anybody else, and everyone thought I was a senior all year long. I don't know why or how, but everyone thought I was a senior. And so then, the last day of school, someone said something and they were like, wait, you're a freshman? And I was like,
Home dog got called out.
and I was like, yeah. But, yeah, so I remember that happening. And I sat next to Brett for like half the year, but never said anything to him because I didn't think he liked me. And apparently he thought that I didn't like him. But now we're friends, so. And then, I also remember when we had to do our video for the freshman orientation, where we had to like go around the school and like show different parts of like the school. I remember walking with Taylor all the way over to the softball fields and like the gates just being closed, and so like we couldn't even get in, so we had to walk all the way back. And then I think the next day we went and they were open. I also remember the little things like our Friendsgiving and like every time that you would, like, last year, every time Nate would start talking and you did the me first, you second, that was like your catchphrase last year. I also remember the Christmas party and the gifts that we had to get for each other. And I had Sydney, and I think I asked Melina what she liked or something, but yeah, there's nothing important about that, but I moved the camera again because my arm got tired again. I also remember when there was like one day specific where like Lainey, Sydney, Kevin, Adam, Sam, like all of them, for some reason they were doing yoga and they were like competing to see like who could do like the group yoga pose like first. And I have videos of that, and so all this stuff is basically something I put in my video diary, not gonna lie, but I'm gonna put it here too. I'm gonna put those videos at the end. You're sexy, Zoe wants me to tell you. And probably the most important thing that I can remember is when you asked me if I was interested in doing that internship thing for the leadership program in Philadelphia. And I thought that was really cool because it hadn't been talked about before. Like, it wasn't even like Hines didn't even know about it yet or something like that. And so you like reached out to me and, you know, just like basically told me that I was doing good in life right now. And yeah, I just thought that was really nice. And yeah, I don't know what else to say.
Special bitch things. Teacher's pet.
My teacher's pet, I just know to not forge signatures.
Shut up. Call me out like that.
But yeah, so this is my Scahill gift video. Definitely gonna miss you when you leave. I don't know who I'm gonna eat lunch with now and who I'm gonna bitch to.
Me.
Oh, okay. Zoe. But yeah. You wanna say bye with me?
Yeah.
Bye, Sky.
I love you.
Oh, my titties are
This is
so.
The mom's like, get off.
Yo.
Hey, what?
Scahill was a very funny teacher. Very funny. I had him my 10th grade year and my 11th grade year. And both years, very funny personality. The only thing though is when he got all grumpy. No. Then he just seemed like a very grumpy old man, and it was not fun at all because no, you did not want to get on Scahill bad side at all because it is just not a very. It's
not a very pretty sight, you know. And when Scahill was gone, like during the beginning of the year, with the cancer situation for a long time, that was actually very sad because I actually missed him. And then some of the substitutes were chill, but you know, I miss Scahill because he was very funny and he was very entertaining to the class. So yeah, that was like crazy. And like, it's so funny because Scahill never misses a day of school. Like, he's my only teacher that was at school every single day. Like, never in my life have I seen a teacher be at school every single day. Like, who you know comes to school every single day? But you know, Scahill came to school every single day. Except for, you know, that time at the beginning of the year because, you know, he couldn't. But, yeah. So, yeah. And I do have a video when I was trying to film Brooke. Yes, I was trying to film Brooke. And Scahill intruded into the video and said I couldn't film the video because it was too much noise. So I will insert that with this video. What do you like most about Christmas?
Getting money. Like,
You got too much noise in here.
Yeah, I enjoyed the final year DNN and my 10th grade year DNN. I really liked the class, and I'm sad that Scahill is retiring because, you know, he's actually a good teacher. So, and also I do remember when I had came in to his office, like right before he was about to do announcements, and I forgot that he does announcements in the morning. I forgot. So that was just I'll always remember that. That was just too funny because he was looking at me like I was crazy. But you know, I completely forgot he does announcements in the morning. So, but yeah, I had a good year. That class was very chill though. No, that was a very chill class. I liked it very much. So I'm going to miss you. I don't know why I was talking like this video is not going to be directly to you, but I'm going to miss you very much, and I enjoyed having you as my teacher.
Okay, look. You don't have to.
Scahill, thank you for dealing with me the past couple of years. Your class has been a blast. It's probably my favorite class of high school, honestly. Congratulations. Beat cancer. I mean, come on. Who can say they did that? I will always remember you, and thank you for the sweet vest you gave me. I'm gonna wear it all the time, especially 4th of July at the beach. That's a given. I just wish you luck to the rest of your life, and I will make sure to check in on you.
Scahill, thank you for making the past 3 years in your class very enjoyable and fun. You're unlike any other teacher. Most teachers are like mean and strict, but you like went with the flow and made class fun. I'll always remember the stories you told us, like the White House story, and all the games we played, like the psychiatrist game where we all sat in a circle and the 4 leaders didn't know what everybody had wrong with them, and sometimes we were like chickens or like Sometimes we thought we were the person to the right of us. Or like the game when we all sat down and it was like the first letter of your name, you had to say something like a fruit. I don't know, but that was really fun. No other teacher I had would do games like that with us, so thank you. I'll miss you yelling at us to get our videos in on time and to get our production points done and for everybody to get out of your office. I figured I'd put some videos in to help you remember what it was like on the outside of your office when all of us were bored and like being loud, so.
Yo, they almost got it! Oh my god, they might get it, they got it! They got it! That's incorrect!
Shit. Alright. Jackson. Yeah, I'll get out of the top. Uno, dos, tres!
Oh, I guess fucking Anthony.
Other way, Melina, other way.
I'm gonna go like this. Now,
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Why did you put her on the bottom? On the bottom! Alright, somebody get it!
Face it back down!
Wait.
Lay down!
No! Switch around! You're that person!
He's like, I'm done. Oh, okay.
I didn't pick off that.
Keep pointing.
No headphones, only at lunch.
Look at me.
What's the go?
On me. Back.
You have to say back.
Thank you for being a great teacher. I don't think I'll ever have another teacher that's as funny and outgoing as you are. And I'm sure everybody feels lucky to have had you as a teacher and to have your class. So thank you. Goodbye, Scahill.
No, he's like this. He's like. He's with that boy.
It's good to see you anyway. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Ambitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. No one else.
Side. Ready?
what?
Moo!
Yeah. Ayo. Ayo.
I do no capping.
Put the feline in my hand looking like a chia pet. And you know they getting green if a flower on their neck. If a flower on their neck, hit Clancy on the text. I ain't tryna check a bag, can we get another jet? I ain't gassing niggas up, but that fuel is 50 grand. Passion fruit and DR had me dripping in the sand. New nigga from New York, I'ma give him sticky hands, sticky fingers from the green. Jasper playing with them grams, they was playing at the grams. 1 nom ain't enough, I'ma make sure that that shit ain't happening again. Yeah. Golf boys, it's the golf boys, and that 12-seater wings looking like a hawk board. Getting to the paper, better re-up on your chalkboard, cause a student turned into a teacher, don't talk board. Class in session, 1 through 5, I'm a 7, I'm a god, nigga, ask your reverend. And that crib in Bel Air is heaven. Hot cocoa out of China's, nigga, pass the beverage, yeah. Comb day on that hombre, haters with the long face. New whip is Pirelli tied like a long day. Big dollars, the scent Prada. Skinny nigga, also Big Papa. Women, they adore me. If you see me out in public, no picture, don't record me. I don't really fuck with y'all niggas, selfish at the orgy, Bitch. 1 take.